Hi guys, welcome back to a Romanian Resurgence. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have a huge cup tie against FC Hermannstadt, who are in the Liga 1 in the Romanian footballing pyramid, and then we followed up with a league game against ES Tunis. Since you were last with us, form has continued to be quite strong. We have lost for the first time in the league this season with a 1-0 defeat away against Dumbrăvița. We were the better team, I think, really, overall, but we just couldn't find the back of the net. And in the end, we fell to a defeat, which followed on from that cup defeat, which you saw, of course, in the previous episode. But since then, morale has started to pick up a little bit with the players. We seem to have turned a corner with the squad. I'm not too sure how it's worked out, but something has happened. And we've managed to start picking ourselves up again. A 3-2 win at home against promotion challengers Alexandria, a 1-0 win followed away against Unaria Slobozia, again promotion contenders, and then a 3-0 win away against CSM Slatina. So going into these two games, we've got a fan day happening against CS Tenerife, so it'll be interesting to see how many fans turn up for that game. Um, Season ticket holders can bring a friend in for half price. That's what the message said initially. I kind of wish they'd have done it for the cup tie, to be honest. I think it'd have been a much bigger atmosphere where that is concerned. If we lose today in this cup tie, I think our cup exploits are pretty much done for the season, despite the fact that we've still got a game to play. And then obviously we'll just return to full focus on the league. So going into these two games, I mean, if we can get any kind of a result in this cup tie, it will be fantastic. Because, like I say, Hermannstadt are in the league above us, so it'll be very interesting to see how we do. Full strength starting lineup. Milokovic is struggling a little bit fitness wise, but he will start anyway, just because of just how much of a key player he has proved himself to be. We've transfer listed a number of our players, including striker Chipurliu. He's just not really contributed an awful lot, albeit he did score in that 3-0 win last time out. And we've transfer listed a number of our defenders, including Better, Verte, and Wallace. So there's been no interest in them so far, but I think we certainly need a little bit of a difference maker in that defence. And so we've got some good youngsters coming through. They will get game time anyway. It's going to be very, very important, I think, with the youth academy at this football club. So going into this cup tie, we'll just see how we shape up, really. I'm not too sure how we relate in terms of quality. Hermannstadt are sat in, I think it was 11th place out of the 16 teams. Um, they've not scored massive amount of points, but obviously it's still a good test for us against the team in the league above. And unfortunately, after 5 minutes, we find ourselves a goal down. Boutin with quite an emphatic finish, to be honest. The keeper didn't get anywhere near it, and certainly not the way that we wanted to start this game. Like I say, league form continues to be quite good. We've actually got a 4 point gap now at the top of the league. So if we can maintain the form that we're in at the moment, it would serve us quite well. But obviously, in the meantime, these cup exploits could prove to be a bit of an Achilles for us as things stand. Here's Bicchianu into Boutin, the goal scorer. Coming down this right hand side, he's still got loads of space to work here. Plays it inside to Orion, and there is the second goal for Mabide. Only 7.5 minutes gone. Bear in mind, this is a team that are nowhere near the top of Liga 1. And we are being served quite harshly here in these opening 10 minutes. And I'm hoping it's not going to be a complete and utter thrashing. We've just built up a bit of confidence in the side, and we're clearly not really up to the level at the moment. Here's Better with the free kick, and he's gone for the side that the keeper's on. I mean, there was a lot of space on this near post, but anyway, it's out for a corner. Matai with the delivery. Swings it to that near post, it's headed clear. To Cherry back to Beret, and now Heras, and it's well blocked. Back to Beret, and it's another good save from the goalkeeper. So, to be fair, not through the want of trying. We remain 2-0 down, but at least we've had a couple of attempts here. Matai with another delivery with the corner, cleared away by Stoiker, and Barrett picks it up again. Can he get the crossing? Finds Chicheri, back to Barrett again, into Better, but again, nothing quite coming from it. But positive signs, at least. It's just a shame that we've had such a slow start. David Matai here with the delivery to Cherry's header back into Dragici. And now Milokovic plays it in, and it's a good save again from Cabos in goal for Hermannstadt. That's a huge save again. We need a goal back quickly, really, and so far we deserve to get that goal back. Matai with the delivery. Again, it's cleared away. Parashiv managing to get it further clear. And that should be that, and is. So we're a little bit unlucky, I think, so far. And I just hope that we can find a way to break our deadlock in this game. Good tackle from Mendes. Now David Matai into Nacho Heras. Good run into the penalty area, and Cabots again making a save. I mean, the Hermannstadt keeper is very much keeping his side ahead here. If it wasn't for him, I feel that we'd definitely be level by now. Good delivery, cleared away. Dragici back to Heras, and he's thrashed at that, and it could have been a lot better from him there. We deserve to be in front in this game, let alone 2-0 down. From a performance perspective, if it wasn't for such a slow start, I'm quite encouraged by the way that we're playing against the side from the league above. Putin into Gaman, and now Mergia into Stoiker. Oprut, Bukaroi, back to Stoiker again. They're just starting to control possession again. Gaman into Mergia. Mabide into Oroyan. And Oroyan into the penalty area. And it took a deflection. Deshevsky did quite well to keep that out, incidentally. It's only been 24 minutes in this game. It's been constant highlights in this opening half an hour so far. Mabide with a delivery into the penalty area. It's cleared away by Chicheri. Matai charging out, trying to get there, but couldn't beat Mabide. But luckily, nothing comes from it. But it's a throw immediately after. Again, highlight after highlight in this game. Bukuru with the effort, and I mean, Deshevsky didn't cover himself in glory. Luckily, Parashiv was actually offside. We wouldn't have deserved to be 3-0 down, that is for sure. But we have to take it on the chin as things stand. We deserve very much to be in this match, and at the moment, we just need to find the back of the net, and we can't. There's a clear difference in quality of finishing, I think. That is for sure. Can we find a way back into this cup tie? Stoiker, though, into Bicchiano, into the penalty area. There's no challenge, and he smashed it off the post. Mabide scores, and that is the end of the cup tie. Again, I think we've dropped unlucky at times, but the quality of finishing from the other team has clearly been a difference maker today. We've had chances and not converted. The other team has done so. And again, Deshevsky, there's not really a lot he could do about it. The initial strike was excellent off the base of the post. And again, we just couldn't deal with the second ball. And at 3-0 down, we're very much out of this game. Obviously, we'll tell the lads that we're not happy, but from a general performance perspective, we're level on XG with them. We're 3-0 down. We're level on XG of just 1.07, so they're exceeding their XG massively right now. But again, we're just dropping so unlucky today, and unfortunately, our cup exploits are very much going to be over after this match, I think, despite having that extra opportunity later on. Milokovic into Licic, and now David Matai had no support. And Oroyan, I mean, it's 4-0. I mean, it's so harsh on the lads, to be quite honest. I mean, we're going to berate them because we're 4-0 down, but again, it's very, very harsh. We're going to rest some players now. We're going to get Marin and Ilion at fullback because they're shattered. Sierra and Matai can come off as well for Mancuso and Bachev. Bachev can, to be fair, we'll play Bachev in central midfield, see how he gets on. And, I mean, Heras has had a shocking game as well. Chunchikov can come on for him. And, yeah, we'll just see the game out and hopefully not concede any more. I mean, the pass from Bicchiano was a nice little reverse, but again, Deshevsky, is his positioning questionable there? I don't think it is. It's just quality of finishing from the opposition. And we've actually had more chances. And again, we've actually got a better XG as well. Overall in the match, we've been very, very unlucky today. They've scored 4 goals at the end of the day, and we've just not been able to to counteract it. We've had 10 shots on target today. Cabot's in that first half was absolutely outstanding in goal for Hermannstadt. And I think if it wasn't for everything going against us in that region, we could have potentially at least got a draw today. I think we're very much deserving of something like that. But getting the thrashing that we are is not deserved. And Illy did really well to win that, but Orowan's got there to the rebound. Again, it's a second ball, and it's 5-0 now. And the records all show that we've been completely demolished today. And I don't think it's quite true. To be fair, we'll skip that one. I'm sick of seeing the other side scoring against us. Deshevsky, again, he's not covered himself in glory today, but again, are we being a bit harsh on him? I mean, a couple of them were rebound strikes. It's a difficult one. Dragic's delivery, Chunchikov couldn't get there. Cabot's punching clear. Illy's picked it up the left back, and that's hit the post. And in fact, no, it's not. The keeper's saved it again. So again, I think we've just dropped really unlucky today. The opposition have just been very good in front of goal, and we've just lacked that extra quality. Better here into Illy, and now Barrett swinging it in, and Oprut was there to clear very, very comfortably. There was no other support in the penalty area. But again, our XG surpasses theirs, and they've somehow bagged 5 goals today. I can't be too angry with the lads. I mean, Deshevsky and Chicheri will get a little bit of a talking to. Milakovic as well, and Heras up front. But overall, I can't be too harsh. I mean, if I look at the quality of these players, I mean, B-Day, 3.5-star, 4-star quality. We've got players of that quality in the side. Poutine, yeah, I mean, he's a very good wing back in comparison to our quality. And Orowan bagged a brace as well. He's a 4-star quality player. But again, he's the kind of player that I think we could have in our squad, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm disappointed with the result for sure. I mean, I've told the lads that we should have won based on the chances created, which is true. We should have. The fact that we've lost 5-0, I think, is extremely harsh. And yeah, we'll go through the squad a little bit. We'll tell a few players off for poor performances, including the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, he just couldn't do anything about a lot of it. And we'll be back for that home league game, and hopefully we can get back to winning ways straight away and maintain our good form in the league. Okay then, guys, here we go for the game against CS Tenare. It's quite a bit of an important one now, this one. The teams in behind us failed to win. So we have an opportunity here to extend our gap at the top of the table to 7 points. It would be a very important result if we could get it to go our way. Obviously, there's a little bit of a hit to morale following that defeat in the cup, and the players were ordered by the ownership to refund the supporters because of that 5-0 defeat, which I think, to be honest, was a little bit harsh. Yes, we had some poor performances, but we had the better chance. We had a lot more chances than the opposition. We just lacked that necessary quality. But anyway, hopefully we can make things right today. We're going into this game, a little bit of rotation involved. Deshevsky remains in goal. Milakovic and Verte are playing in at the back, with Illy starting at left back and Shehate starting at centre back. He's one of the youth players that has made a couple of appearances. He scored his first goal not long ago. Training-wise, he is struggling a little bit, but hopefully he will do well today. Luka Lecic, Floria and Matai in midfield, with Miguelez, Heras and Chiperliu as the front three. Big opportunities today for Chiperliu. He is currently transfer listed, but I am open to the idea of renewing his contract. At the moment, he wants a pay rise. We cannot afford to do any pay rises at all. So it's going to be very, very difficult to see exactly what we can do going forward. Because we've got some very good players. I've mentioned it before, the likes of Chicheri as well at the back. They're all out of contracts at the end of the season. It could be a very difficult time, but we'll see how we do. So going into this game, we know what we've got to do. Obviously, the 4-point gap will be maintained even if we lose today. Can we extend that gap at the top of the table? There is a bit of rotation in there. One or two of the youngsters coming into the side today. Hopefully they can put in some good performances. Boccia with a delivery for Tunis. Plays it in and it's a good header clear, but it's fallen for Bartha and there's a free strike at goal and Plumbuitu has made it 1-0 and Dishevsky can't do anything about it, unfortunately, but he was completely free in the penalty area and I mean, from a defensive perspective, that's very poor, to be quite honest. We should be doing a lot better than that. And so far, Tunis are the better side. They're sat down in 14th in the table at the moment. We need to pick ourselves up here. We're going to demand more pretty much straight away. It's encouraged a few players, but other than that, not a lot of response. Malikovic into Floria. Malikovic with a delivery. And Kiontosh, very, very comfortable claim. There was no one in there to even challenge for the ball. Cleared away by the goalkeeper. Luckily, it's a very wayward ball and Illy time to control and bring it down. David Matai into Nacho Heras on this left-hand side. Marian does well to win possession back, launches it forward. Lecic does well with the header. Floria plays it back to Verte. And again, a shocking pass. We really need to knuckle down with these passes forward here. And Plumbuitu coming down the left-hand side. And we're not getting a challenge in. It's a great delivery. Borchia's header off the crossbar. And luckily, out for a goal kick. But again, we've been shocking today. And hopefully we can find a way back into the game. Migueles with the free kick. Can he hit the target? Yes, he can. And it's fired into the bottom corner from Pau Migueles. It's his 5th goal of the campaign. It's very much against the run of play, I must admit. His Tunis have been by far the better side. But he has fired that into the bottom corner. The keeper should be doing better, really, with the placement of his wall as well. But we get away with one for the first half. Again, Tunis by far the better team. And if things go our way here, we might even go into the break ahead. Illy coming forward down the left-hand side, swings it into the penalty area. Chipurliu was there with the header and it clipped the outside of the post and goes out for a goal kick. So half-time at 1-0, we were just starting to build a little bit of momentum. I'll tell the lads just to pick it up a bit in the second half if they can. And in the end, match stat-wise, it's ended up very close. Tunis, like I say, by far the better team, but toward the end of that first half, we really grew in the game. As soon as Migueles scored that free kick, we seemed to wake up a little bit. Floria into David Matai, and now Nacho Heras. Back to Illy, back to Heras again. Matai into Floria, and he had the chance to get the strike away, but it's found Milikovic, and he got the strike away, but it's over the bar. Should have been a little bit more composed, really, there, but unfortunately, like I say, couldn't make the chance count. We're going to have to pause there for a minute. Chipurliu's on a 6.2 rating. He's been shocking again today. Chungchakov is going to come on up front. David Matai struggling fitness-wise. Mancuso can come on for a bit of game time. He's not really seen a lot recently. Bachev can come on in the holding midfield. Illy's on a yellow card. We haven't actually got a left-back on the bench. Or Chicheri either. And Milikovic is on a yellow card, so we'll probably change both fullbacks. Gita can come on for him. And is Gita left-footed? No, he's right-footed. Is Marin any kind of footed? He's right-footed as well, so is you're left-footed. So Shihei can go to left-back just because he's left-footed. Marin is coming on at centre-back. Gita at right-back, and obviously we've refreshed the side a little bit in midfield and up front. So hopefully we can find a way to win the game, but considering the teams behind us lost, I'm reasonably happy to take a point in this game. We still extend the gap then to 5 points. And so far, it looks like we're just trying to see the game out. We'll offer a little bit of encouragement to the lads. Can we find a very late winner? It would certainly build confidence if we could. But if we just see the game out, then so be it. And following a 5-0 defeat, a 1-0 draw in the league isn't too bad. We can be relatively pleased with that. Migueles giving the fans something to cheer with that free kick. And yeah, we'll take it. We weren't really good enough overall, I don't think, but some of the youngsters came in. They had reasonably solid games, and we still extend that gap at the top of the table to 5 points. So in terms of where we're sitting league-wise now, and in terms of the fixtures, going forward, we'll probably give that cup tie a miss because there's not really anything involved with it. We'll probably get all of these league games done and that cup tie. There's 2 league games at the end there against Corvinal and Gloria Buzau. Both of them away from home, and then we'll have a league split after that, as far as I'm aware, and we'll see exactly what happens after that. So until then, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.